Good morning everyone. This is Pavani. Today I would like to take for ninth standard a havoc of flood. Okay. So ninth standard a havoc of flood. Let us see about the lesson. Okay, what it is. A havoc of flood. Kurnool, a district with rock soil in Andhra Pradesh in Krishna River Basin, is known as a land of rocky temples in Rayalaseema region. So it is known as what? Land of rocky temples in Rayalaseema region. Okay, it is Kurnool district, okay, with rock soil in Andhra Pradesh in the Krishna River Basin is known as the land of rocky temples in Rayalaseema region. The headquarters of the district with namesake is a city with a population of 5 lakhs. So it is a population, okay, this city in this, how much population was there? 5 lakhs population. Thousands of tourists from various parts of the state travel through the city on their way to tourist spots. Okay, thousands of tourists from different places they used to visit this Kurnool district. Okay, why? Now see here. So thousands of tourists from various parts of the state travel through the city on their way to the tourist spot. So wherever tourist spots are there, for example, like summer vacation you can take. In summer vacation, most of the people go to the pilgrimage along with their children, and some of the parents that will take the children to the places, okay, which they have not visited the previous year, okay, or else if at all, if any information is there, okay, to that places they will take, because in their subject that topic is there, means what do? Generally they take to such kind of places. So here it is one kind of place where the tourists, many tourists will visit that place. Okay, the people of the city welcome the tourists in a warm mood. So the people of that city, Kurnool, okay, so the people they used to welcome the tourists, okay, to that place. This is a part of their daily routine. Every morning is colorful to them. So the people of the city welcome the tourists in a warm mood. How they used to welcome? In a warm mood they used to welcome. And this is the daily routine work of those people. Okay, so every morning is colorful for them, because like for us, for example, our place is also like many tourist spots are there, like Thousand Pillars Temple, okay, Bhadrakali temple, and also Ramappa. Okay, we too have like that. So from different places many people will visit even our place also. So here now every day, like what it is, very colorful to them. Okay, every morning is colorful for them, because many people will come one or the other day. Every day people used to visit that place. Okay, then but on 28th of September 2009, in which year? 2009. Or what is the date? 28th September, no tourists visited the city from any part of the state. So on 28th September 2009, in the year 2009, 28th September, no one has visited that city from any part of the state. Okay, from any part of the state, no one has visited that city. Why? No bus entered the city from any distant village or town. Even no bus has entered to that city from the distant village or town. Something terrible happened which stopped the visitors. So why no bus has come to that place on that day, and no, from any part of the state no one has visited that place? Why? Something had happened. So what is the terrible thing happened in that place? Why the bus has not entered to that city? Okay, let us see now. On 27th September 2009, the city had a heavy rainfall. Why the people didn't come on 28th September? Because on 27th September 2009, the city had a heavy rainfall. Okay, the city had heavy rainfall. Because of that, on 28th, no bus has entered the city. As the people had to spend a damp, cold and cloudy day, they finished their business in the evening and reached their dwelling places. Dwelling means what? Residing, where they are living. Okay, so what is the meaning of basin here? An area of land along the river with streams running. So dwelling means what? Residing or living, you can understand. Okay, so now here, as the people had to spend a damp, cold and cloudy day, as see before it's before we expect a heavy rainfall, completely the clouds will form and we can see the darkness, right? So by seeing that we can understand that it is about to rain. Okay, so immediately wherever we are, we try to move to our place, as by seeing the wind or by seeing the clouds we can expect that rain is going to fall. Okay, it's going to rain. Then immediately, now what happened? All the people they completed their business within no time, and in the evening they returned to their places, okay, where they are residing. Places at early hours, hoping a bright morning the next day. So what they thought when they were locked there, like what shops or something, whatever they are working, okay, like everything they have locked. So before locking, what they thought, okay, maybe tomorrow we were expecting the bright day, as it is like completely cloudy day, they were expecting the rainfall. So immediately they finished their business, they locked everything, and they went to their destination, okay, nothing but where they are living, okay, to their dwelling places they reached. They had scarcely arrived at their destination, okay, they had scarcely means like what, very frightened, scary thing. If it is going to rain, how we will stop here itself, we will stuck here itself, like that, thinking like that. At last they reached to the destination point when the rain poured down. Its pouring continued throughout the night. So throughout the night the rainfall was very severe, okay, it did not stop. As a result, on 28th September 2009, the people of Kurnool had to welcome the river waters in gloomy colors. Gloomy, nothing but what? Sad. What is the meaning of gloomy here? Sad. So actually on 27th September there was a heavy rainfall. So all the people left their working places and they went their house immediately, as it is going to rain. So they were expecting the next day it should be the bright day. But what had happened? The next day also no bus has entered because of this reason. Okay. Then gloomy colors to their streets. Instead of the buses full of tourists, they were got up from their sleep by roaring floods, inundating their houses as well as shattering their hopes of getting a bright and colorful morning. So they were got up from their sleep by roaring floods. Actually, some people don't know that throughout the night it is raining. Why? Because they were in deep sleep, so they don't know what was happening around them. Okay, so they were got up from their sleep by roaring floods, inundating their houses. Inundating means what? Cover with water. They don't know that their house is completely covered with water because they were in sleep. Okay, so once when they understood that, then they got up from their sleep as well as shattering their hopes of getting a bright colorful morning. Then they understood that tomorrow we can't expect the bright day. Okay, then at 10 a.m., the Central Water Commission forecast that the inflows to Sri Shailam Dam would go up to an enormous level. Enormous means what? Huge in number. Okay, very big, of 20 lakh cusecs of water, the highest in its history. So this is the first time it is in like what? Highest in the history. Like what? 20 lakhs cusecs of water. Then posing a great threat to the villagers on the banks of the Krishna river. So the people, those who are staying on the bank of the river Krishna, okay, the people, those who are staying on the bank of the river Krishna, they are having the threat, danger. Threat, nothing but there is a danger to them. By the noon of the day, people bore the brunt. So what is the meaning of bore the brunt here? Okay, bear the brunt means bad situation. So the people are expecting the bad situation. Okay, now they are in the bad situation. Flood fury as the flood water reached the first story of several buildings. See, for example, buildings are like what? Many storied buildings we can see. So first floor of the building also the water has reached. Okay, for example, if it is 3-storied building, so first floor the water reached. Still how many floors are there? 2 more floors are there. Okay, so now see here. Then the Sri Shailam right bank powerhouse submerged. Submerged means completely it is in the water. Okay, there were heart-rending scenes of people frantically seeking assistance to rescue them. So what is the meaning of frantically here? Okay, heart-rending means causing grief. Okay, heart-rending scenes means what? Causing grief. And frantically means in uncontrolled emotion due to fear or worry. So many people were getting panic. Okay, they were getting like what? Tensed. Whether we'll be able to escape from this situation or not. Okay, in uncontrolled emotion due to fear or worry. Then what is the meaning of rescue? Save from danger. What is the meaning of rescue here? Save from danger. So now what happened here? There were heart-rending scenes of people frantically seeking. Seeking means taking help, assistance to rescue them. So they were asking the help. Okay, to rescue means to save from the danger. The people had never experienced before such a trauma and loss of property. They were never experienced such a trauma. Trauma means what? Injured. Okay. So now many people, as there were floods, so all the people will be moving here and there. In the meanwhile, they get what? Lot of injuries. Okay. So they never felt like this. Okay. They never, it was never happened. They never experienced such kind of thing in their life. They lost their property. They were injured, and some people were dead, and some people were missing like that. Then, but the government did not have sufficient number of boats and men to help them. So the government, they want to take the initiation, but now what happened? They don't have the sufficient number of boats and men to help them, and there were not many men to help the people, those who are seeking the help. Okay, the authorities estimated that about 40,000 people had taken shelter on the rooftops. So now you can see the picture here. See the picture in the face sheet, everyone. See the picture. The people are taking like what? They were on the rooftops. Okay, they were taking the shelter on the rooftops, so that if a disaster management, if they come, they can take them. Okay, see the water, how it is filled completely. Okay, the house is also drowning in the water. So the people are taking the protection on the what, where they were standing, where they are protected. So they went onto the top of the roof, and there they were taking the shelter. Okay, in the meanwhile, when the disaster management will come, they will take them to the safe place. Okay, so now here 40,000 people had taken shelter on the rooftops. The floods inundated about 60 villages all over the district. So inundated means completely submerged with water. Okay, so how many villages? 60 villages wiped out, washed out. Okay, and many of them completely submerged, and many people, they have submerged in the water, they have drowned in the water. Much of the misery was caused by Tungabhadra and Handri rivers, tributaries of the Krishna. Several places including Mantralayam, the seat of Sri Raghavendra Swami Muth, were under a sheet of 10 feet of water for 4 days. Okay, these are the places filled with water for how many days? 4 days. And the government was forced to seek the help of the army and the navy. So now here the government, okay, they have taken the help from whom? The army and the navy, because only they cannot manage in helping these many number of people. So one of the IAF means what? Indian Air Force. Okay, IAF means what? Indian Air Force. So Indian Air Force helicopters requisitioned by the government rescued 15 farmers trapped in a swollen stream in a daring operation. So they have what? They have protected. Okay, they have protected these many people. They have saved how many farmers? They have rescued means they have saved 15 farmers who were trapped, who were trapped in a swollen stream in a daring operation. The people were going in the stream. So, but these people have saved how many farmers? 15 farmers. Okay. The Sunkulesa barrage across the Tungabhadra breached at 2 places as it could not discharge the massive flood. Massive means what? Very big. Okay. Very big flood. So now here, what is the meaning of breach here? The meaning of breach is to make a hole or an opening. The meaning of breach is what? To make a hole or an opening. So it could not discharge the massive flood. 30 relief camps were opened in Kurnool to provide food and shelter to at least 25,000 people rendered homeless. So now here 30 relief camps were opened in Kurnool. Okay, how many relief camps? 30. And to provide what? Food and shelter to at least 25,000 people rendered homeless. So they lost everything, their home, everything they have lost. So those who have lost everything, for 25,000 people, those like what? Rendered homeless, for them what they are giving? The food and the shelter. Many people lost everything they had. Many people, they have lost completely whatever they had. Apart from seeking the help of the army and the navy, the government requisitioned the personnel of the disaster management response force from Arkonam in Tamil Nadu. So even they have taken the help from the response force from where? Arkonam in Tamil Nadu. A transport aircraft, 30 inflatable boats, and an equal number of fiberglass boats. So up to here I have taught today, and I'll continue the remaining part in the next class. So I hope everyone have understood. This is the place where they had in 2009 on September 27th, they got a severe they faced a severe rainfall in that place, okay, and also severe floods. Because of that, many people, they have lost their family members in those floods, okay, they have lost their family members and they lost everything. But the government are trying to help those people. So in the next class, I'll continue with the remaining continuation part of this lesson. So I hope everyone have understood up to here. So have a glance up to where I have completed the lesson. The remaining part I will take in the next session. So thank you everyone.